buzzing kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
New set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fakes to grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got him downfield. Open space at the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
He'll pull it on the read. 4-yard line after that terrific run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Parks. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Get ready, Reese, to call this guy's name out a lot in this one, because he is the go-to guy. This is the stud player on offense, lining up in the slot where the quarterback is going to look more often than not. He's one of the biggest playmakers they have, and the defense needs to be ready for him.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's caught downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a third time.
Wants to throw again. Got his man on the outside. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. QB draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They're going back to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires complete on the crosser. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile.
And he's got a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Moore. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They're working that left side. Turns it on in midfield. Hits the afterburners. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They'll run play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the right side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocked that one right down the middle. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides the back on the option, the give. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They boot it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Richmond. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Got it behind the line. It's Richmond. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Morris. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. running to Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kid for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got his man down the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man across the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. 3rd and goal, and let's see. Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Galloway. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Across the 25. He's got room. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Gets open down the middle.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pulls it in. It's Morris. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He's looking to pass. Trying to bow his way in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's running free down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parks. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt to try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got the first down himself. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
A loss of 7 yards on the play.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fakes the grab on the left. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Got his man. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. And he's got a touchdown. These 2 guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Parks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He'll keep it on the sneak. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Barrels ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll run it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. That's reeled in. It's Richmond. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Richmond. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. They want to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Back's looking for the goal line. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding his strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll set up to throw. Finds his back in the middle. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. With the catch, it's Parks. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Galloway. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. going with the ground game left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Rose. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Galloway. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's got it. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Lost a throw on first down. Makes the catch. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown, at least for now. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're setting up the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. They send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Morris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Richmond. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative and use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. RPO complete to open the drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got an open man. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Good. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the inside. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. The sure hands, it's Parks. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. He lost one down the sideline. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Oh, he makes the catch. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw again. Got the back over the middle.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
It's complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. back to pass. Gets it out fast. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So an 82-yard drive there. They've got enough time to get another score, but they have to get the ball back on this onside kick. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Timeout.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The quarterback takes a knee.